Good morning, friends. I welcome all today's lecture on prepositions, part 2. Already we discussed the introduction of prepositions and how they are used in sentences. And already we discussed the part 1 of the prepositions. Today we will discuss uh, second part of prepositions. Then we move on types of prepositions now. How many types of prepositions? You see, there are preposition for time, preposition for place, preposition for direction, preposition for agent, preposition for instrument, prepositional phrase. These are we are going to discuss one by one. So what is preposition? A preposition is a word that is placed before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to some relation to another word of a sentence. Yesterday we discussed the introduction and definitions of prepositions. Now we will move on to one by one. Then prepositions for time. There are three prepositions in, on, at are used for time in the sentences. Prepositions used for time of different natures or in or on, at, etc. These are depending on the context of the sentence of time. We used these prepositions in, on, at. For example, the preposition in, how it was used, we see here the time nature. For example, month or year. If we use a month or year, you have to write in January in 1985. You have to use like this to mention the sentence time. And also if you write the particular time of day or month or year, you use like this. For example, in morning, in evening, in first week of January, in summer, in winter. In this way you have to write the in to indicate the time nature. Then third example, century or specific time in past. You have to use like 21st century, in stone age, in past, in future, in present. In this way you have to use the in to indicate the time. Then on, the usage of on, like if you write to mention the day, you have to write on Monday. If you write date in the sentence, example, on 15th of March or on March 5th, you can use in both ways. If you mention a particular day in the sentence, on Independence Day, on my birthday. Then at, if you use preposition at to indicate the time nature, for example, if you mention time of clock at 5 o'clock, at 7:30 p.m. For example, if you use this in a sentence, I am I will be wait at 5 o'clock in the evening, like this you can use. If you mention short and precise time, you have to use at noon, at sunset, at lunch time, at bedtime, at the moment, at the same time. In this way you have to use this preposition at to mention the time. Some more examples. If you write these prepositions like he was born in 1945. She will go to New York on 25th of March. The concert will begin at 7 o'clock. He gets up early in the morning. These are the examples. You can use in, on, at. The way they are used is here. You see the examples. Exercises. For example, choose the correct preposition to complete the sentence. So write your answer in your notebook. So you write one by one. We enjoyed a lot the summer. So you can choose the correct one. And also, she received a lot gifts her birthday. So what the preposition is come here? You have to choose. Where were you? The lunch time. I will call you 12 a.m. The president will deliver speech on public Independence Day. So you have to choose the correct preposition to complete these sentences and write down in your notes. It will useful to you in examination point of view. Then we will so see the answers here. We enjoyed a lot in the summer. She received a lot gifts on her birthday. Where were you at the lunch time? I will call you at 12 a.m. The president will deliver speech to public on Independence Day. These are the answers. You note down in your notebook. They will be useful to you in examinations. Then we move on to prepositions for place. How in, on, at are used for place to indicate place in the sentence. For examples, prepositions in, on, or at are usually used for different places. So they are used in different way. For example, in is usually used for place which have some boundary may be physical or virtual. On is used for surface, at is used for specific place. In for place which have some boundary. On is used for surface, at is used for specific place. See here, for example, preposition place, nature. For example, how to use the preposition in? Place having some boundary, physical or virtual boundary. You have to mention in the sentence. So, example, in hall, in school, in a building, in a box, in a car, in library, in garden, in America, in room, in cupboard. So these are the boundaries. We can write physical or virtual boundary. So you have to use in this type of sentences. to indicate the place nature. And you write on use it for surface of something. Examples: for example, the book is on a table, on blackboard, on a page, on the wall, on the roof, on a map, on a map, on a table, on blackboard, on a page, on the wall, on the roof, on a map. These are the surfaces of the things or something. So you have to use on in this before words. Then yet preposition I use it for specific places. For example, at the entrance, it is the specific place of the building or theater or anything. At the bottom of glass, so it was a specific place of a glass is bottom, so you have to use at. At front of the chair, at a bus stop, at the edge of roof. These are the specific places of what you are talking or what you want to write in the sentence. You have to use at preposition to indicate the specific places. And you see the examples. She lives in New York. The wedding ceremony will be held in the hall. The teacher wrote a sentence on blackboard. His house is at the end of street. You identify how these prepositions are used in the sentence like this. And you see the in New York, in the hall, on blackboard, at the end of street. These are the examples you can write for your exam point of view. Some more examples. She lives in New York. Yeah, already we discussed. Then we move on to exercise 2. Choose correct preposition to complete the sentence. Write your answer in your notebook. So you have to write one by one. And you choose the correct preposition to complete the sentences. Already I have given 3 choices. You have to pick one from these 3 choices. Students study, library. There are some books, the table. He was flying kite, the roof. There was a huge gathering, bus stop. Her parents were waiting for her, the entrance of schools. In this sentence, you have to pick the correct preposition to complete the sentence in your notes. Okay, then we move on to the answers. Students study in library. There are some books on the table. He was flying kite on the roof. There was a huge gathering at a bus stop. Her parents were waiting for her at the entrance of schools. How these are used in this year? So you can pick the correct answers like this and write on your notebooks for the examination point of view. Then preposition for a direction. So what are the prepositions to indicate the direction? To, toward, through, into. These are the prepositions are used for indicate the direction in the sentences. Prepositions like to, towards, through, into are used to describe the direction. Following examples will help in better understanding of how these prepositions are used to indicate the direction. She went to the library. So she went to the library. Here 2 is indicate the direction. He jumped into the river. Here also into is used to the direction into the river. He ran away when he felt that someone was coming toward him. He ran away when he felt that someone is coming toward him. You see the toward preposition which indicate the direction of him. So these are the directions. For this direction we have to use these prepositions. If you indicate the agent in the sentence, you have to use the preposition by. So see, preposition for agent is used for a thing which is the cause of another thing in the sentence. Such prepositions are by, with, etc. These prepositions are used to indicate the agent in the sentences. Examples are, this book is written by Shakespeare. The work was completed by him. Here these prepositions shows the agents. Show the agents. So if you mention the agent in the sentence, you have to use the by preposition. That's why we used the book is written by Shakespeare. The work was completed by him. Prepositions for device, instrument or mission. What are the prepositions we are used to device or instrument or mission? Different prepositions are used by different devices, instruments or missions. For example, by, with, on. These are the prepositions we can indicate the device, instrument or mission in the sentence. If you see the examples, she comes by bus daily. He opened the lock with key. So you can identify how these were prepositions used to indicate the device, instrument or mission in these examples. She comes by bus daily. He opened the lock with key. These are the examples. You can find out how they were used. And you see there are some prepositions are given. You have to choose the correct one and write down in your notes for the examination point of view. The waitress noticed that there was no more Diet Pepsi dash Mortis glass. So you have to choose the correct preposition to complete this sentence. Lee and Sarah took the bus that was heading dash the university. Mary Sue jumped dash the stage and danced. Pat drove Mike dash the airport. Glenn almost fell dash the river. So you have to write down on your notes these sentences and choose the correct preposition given above to complete these sentences. Okay, then we another example. So you have to write the room was decorated dash or the tub is filled dash water. The poem was written dash Walt Whitman. The man opened the door dash the key. You can't play so said dash a ball. So in these sentences you have to choose the correct preposition to complete the sentences. These words prepositions have given you on the top of the sentences. You see here. Here you see the answers. The waitress noticed that there was no more Diet Pepsi in Mortis glass. Lee and Sarah took the bus that was heading toward the university. Mary Sue jumped onto the stage and danced. Pat drove Mike to the airport. Glenn almost fell into the river. These are the answers given. You write carefully and note down on your notes for future reference. The room was decorated by her. The tub is filled with water. This poem was written by Walt Whitman. That man opened the door with the key. You can't play soccer without a ball. These are the answers. Likewise, we already discussed the prepositions of time, prepositions of place, and also prepositions of directions. We discussed so far. And also prepositions of direction, preposition for agent, prepositions for instrument, prepositional phrase. We are going to teach that one. With this points, I will wind up here, and we will discuss another prepositions examples in the third series of preposition class. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you understand very well.